nice morning it is, and it's so good to see you. Today is the last day of this month. Isn't that exciting? Tomorrow will be a whole nother month. So let's find out what today is. First, we gotta find out what month it is. Let's sing the months of the year song. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. It's still September all day today. We need to find out what day of the week it is. It is a dark blue day. Right there. Let's find out which day that is. Say the days with me. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Very good. Wednesday is the dark blue day of the week. Now we get to find out what number it is. There's a lot of numbers to be counted. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Today is Wednesday, September 30th. It is the last day of September. Tomorrow it will be a new month. Did you notice the drawing I made? Here, I'll get it down so you can see it better. This morning I drew a squirrel. I've been watching the squirrels gathering up all the nuts and running into the trees and hiding them. They hide them in the ground too, and then they eat them all winter long when the snow is covering up all the ground and the plants aren't growing as much. I was looking at this drawing and I was thinking of a song I know about gray squirrels. Would you like to hear it? You could sing it with me. Come along. This is a very fun song, but there are some motions to it. So I wanted to have a little bit of space. All right, you ready to learn this new song? It goes like this. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Put a nut between your toes. Wrinkle up your little nose. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Okay, now sing it with me and do the motions with me. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Put a nut between your toes. Wrinkle up your little nose. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Now, I was thinking that it would be fun to think about a family of squirrels. Maybe the next verse will sing about the daddy squirrel. And daddies tend to have lower voices. So we'll try to do it with a lower voice. You ready? Daddy squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Daddy squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Put a nut between your toes. Wrinkle up your little nose. Daddy squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Very good. Now we're going to do mommy squirrel. We're going to make our voices a little bit higher and maybe a little bit softer. Mommy squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Mommy squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Put a nut between your toes, wrinkle up your little nose. Mommy squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Okay, now we're going to pretend to be a baby squirrel. Babies tend to have very high voices, and they sound really little. Do your best baby squirrel voice, okay? Ready? Baby squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Baby squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Put a nut between your toes, wrinkle up your little nose. Baby squirrel, swish your bushy tail. That was a really cute baby squirrel. I think this family needs a grandma and a grandpa. Let's do grandpa next. Do your very best grandpa voice, okay? Ready? Grandpa squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Grandpa squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Put a nut between your toes. Ooh, wrinkle up your little nose. Grandpa squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Now we're going to do grandma squirrel. Ready? Grandma squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Grandma squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Put a nut between your toes, wrinkle up your little nose. Grandma squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Now we'll do it one more time for the whole family. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Put a nut between your toes, wrinkle up your little nose. Gray squirrel, swish your bushy tail. Wow, that was a lot of exercise and a lot of fun. Well, it's getting time to go, but I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy your new song. Bye.